helicopter is a type of rotorcraft in which lift and thrust are supplied by rotors. This allows the helicopter to take off and land vertically, to hover, and to fly forward, backward, and laterally. Because of its versatile use in the hard-to-reach places, these flying machines are costly. Here now are the top 5 most expensive private helicopters in the world. First is the AgustaWestland AW101, valued at a whopping $21 million. It's a medium-lift helicopter from the British and Italian chopper manufacturer. The variant for important persons is used in Saudi Arabia and India. The main design is primarily used for anti-submarine warfare and for transport and utility. At $17 million is the Sikorsky S-92, a twin-engine medium-lift helicopter. It is the basis of the H-92 Super Hawk that is used by the military, and a pair of General Electric CT-7AA turboshaft engine powers it. The helicopter has an aluminum frame, as well as some composite components. The rotor has 4 blades and is designed to reduce noise and increase the lift.
Something the skid aircraft will be doing.
Following closely is this $15 million worth Bell 525. Nicknamed Relentless, this helicopter is currently being developed by Bell Helicopter. It'll be a medium-lift helicopter made primarily from composites and metallant, expected to be the first commercial helicopter to incorporate fly-by-wire flight controls with a 16-passenger capacity and speed of 261 kilometers per hour, while it will go up as high as 20,000 feet. Next is the AgustaWestland AW139 at a price tag of $14.5 million. It's a medium-sized twin-engine helicopter, providing the basis for the AW149 being used by the military and the AW189 being sold for civilian use. The main rotor has 5 blades, while the tail rotor has 4. Its landing gear is retractable and is powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney PT6C turboshaft engines. It can carry up to 15 passengers in 3 rows, underlining the spaciousness of the aircraft. The last of the 5 is Sikorsky S-76C, valued at $12.95 million. This medium-sized commercial utility helicopter is powered by a couple of Turbo Mecha Ariel 1S1 turboshaft engines. It is used by the British royal family as well as by American entrepreneur Donald Trump. The chopper's main purposes are for airlines, corporations, hospitals, and government operators. Both main and tail rotors have 4 blades, and the landing gear is retractable.
Top on the news this week, top management of Caverton at the headquarters of the CAE in Montreal, Canada. They are here to seal a deal that will see the Nigerian company open a simulator training facility to be located at the Murtala Muhammed International Airport, Lagos, with 6 simulator bays that will include a CAE 3000 series AW139 full-flight simulator, a CAE 7000 XR series Boeing 737 NG FFS, and 2 CAE Simfinity integrated procedures trainers, one that will bring change to the West African sub-region.
The idea was really for as a group to diversify our income stream and diversify our business from just primarily flying helicopters to other subparts of the aviation industry. And that was the real drive behind it. In addition to that, we were spending a significant amount of money sending people away to get their recurrency training done. So we felt that this particular segment of the market was one that was attractive because of the sustainability, because it was sort of backed and driven by regulation, which states that proficiency checks should happen every 6 months. So we felt that there was a sustainable business behind it, and we decided to pursue it.
The CAE is the world's largest manufacturer of simulators. The simulator is a device that artificially recreates aircraft flight and the environment in which it flies for pilot training and aircraft design. It will not only be manufacturing the equipment for this proposed center, the company will also be handling the center operation services for over 6 years. And so, we need to make a commitment to each other.
To work with Caverton is an ideal opportunity for both of us. So a 6-bay facility going in, we're going to be doing the management and operation of the facility itself. We're producing the first 2 simulators that are underway right now here in Montreal. For us, it's really uncharted territory for CAE, especially in Nigeria. So we're just thrilled to be going in with a partner of that name and reputation. So it's a big thrill for CAE as well.
Part of the reason why we decided to not just buy equipment was to also partner with CAE was because we intend to actually have this center comparable to every single CAE center in the world. So we're fairly confident.
And a formal presentation of this model.
If I wanted to hand to, maybe what we should do is hold this up. If we can do that. I've been here. We can see now the plaque, what it says. June 10th, 2014, CAE is honored to be Caverton Helicopters training partner of choice. So thank you very much. Hold that together, maybe? Yeah.
Shortly after, a tour of the facility begins and a ride on Caverton's Boeing 737NG full flight simulator.
Yes, we have the debrief station, which is outside the sim, which we usually go after the session to debrief. But this is really useful if you have some quick advice to give following an upset recovery or a malfunction.
We have a diagnosis, however, we are revamping this sim to put it on the extreme resolution. So the one that I see today is not as great because the old-fashioned way of doing it.
Is an investment of this sort sure to bring profit?
We will get return because if we look at what we spend right now to do similar thing outside Nigeria, if we can bring that back into our country, as a company, we'll save a lot of costs. Here it's expensive to do because you have to build, we're building a big facility right now for that. You have to bring this into Nigeria, you have to install them, you have to run a lot of things. But yes, over time you will get your return on investment, that's for sure, that's certain.
The training facility is expected to eliminate the challenges experienced by many pilots in the striving to obtain their recurrency training and type rating, and also boost local capacity development while curbing capital flight. Russian Helicopters, one of the world's leading manufacturers with 14% of the world's fleet, has reported a hefty 21% rise in revenues to rub 125.7 billion. Some rub 99 billion of this was generated from helicopter shipments and 19 billion from services. Shipments in 2012 grew by 10.7%, with 290 rotorcrafts of 9 types going to 19 countries. The backlog is 817 helicopters worth 369 billion RUB at the catalogue prices. The Russian Ministry of Defense remains the largest customer, with over 1,500 indigenous choppers in service with Army Aviation and with funds allocated for the procurement of 1,100 new rotorcrafts in the 2010-2020 time frame.
It's a new cockpit, but it's actually an evolution and development of the A380 cockpit. So a lot of the features that we developed for the A380 have come straight into the 350, but we've added a few more novelties and improvements as well along the way.
Airbus has said that Emirates Airline has cancelled its order of 70 A350 XWBs. This decision is based on an ongoing discussion over the airline's fleet requirements for the future, which is still linked with Airbus following the additional 50 A380s ordered at the last Dubai Air Show. The order of 50 A350 to 900 and 20 A350 to 1000 was originally placed by Emirates Airline in 2007, with first delivery slots scheduled from 2019. Airbus still remains confident in its A350 XWB program. Half a year before entry into service, the A350 XWB order book stands at 742 firm orders.
This is where our flight terminates on this edition. Please feel free to reach us on Aviation This Week at channelstv.com. I'm Bukola Joe Oketumbi. It's bye for now from Montreal in Canada.